Welcome to the Where I Find Fun website, or wiffun.com. This website allows you to sign up and create a profile, and then find and join fun groups so you can connect with like-minded people, make new friends, and find local events. And the best part is, all of these things are free. You can also create a group page for your own social or sports group, or add an event to the already existing groups for a small monthly fee. I'm going to take you through the website step by step to show you how easy it is. I'll show you how to sign up and create your profile, how to join and create a group, and how to find and create an event. Okay, let's get started. In this section, I'm going to show you how to register on the website, create and edit your profile, and how to make it look totally awesome. Okay. To register on the website, we need to go to www.wiffun.com. Click the register link at the top right hand side and then enter your email address and password. Okay, now choose a cool display name, gender, relationship status, and your nearest major city, and then enter your date of birth, and the last thing we need to do is to prove that you're not a robot by typing the text in here. Click Continue. Okay, now we get to fill in a few things about ourselves. Continue, and then we need to check our email account to get the confirmation email and registration code. Okay, we can copy this and paste it into our confirmation window. Hit go, and we're done. Click to continue, and then this takes us to the website's homepage. So, this is where you can edit your profile. Click on the profile link at the top right-hand side of the page. Now we're in the profile page, we can click Edit Information. And let's add a profile image, like this. And also some text about myself so people can get to know me a bit better. Hit Save Changes, and then go back to the profile page so we can see the changes. Right, we need to get some friends in here. Click on the link to invite existing friends so that they can join in the fun too. There's a really handy link that you can use to connect to all your Facebook friends, or you can share this link on Facebook, or you can just type their email addresses straight in here and invite them that way. You can customize the email if you need to, or just click and send it as it is. Easy. Okay, the last thing I want to show you in this section is how to make your profile look really awesome. There are links on how to do this in your registration email that you received when you signed up. So let's just go back there and click the link to change the wallpaper. The instructions are pretty easy to follow. Choose one of the pre-made wallpaper images. Right-click, copy the image URL, then go back to your profile and click Profile Designer. Paste the copied URL into the Profile Background Image URL text box. And then select the appropriate repeat pattern so it doesn't repeat all the way down the page. And then click to save the changes, and your new image will appear. Pretty cool, hey? Next, we're going to change the wallpaper. So let's go back to the email and click on the other link to get the next set of instructions. Okay, so the instructions are at the top of the page here. But to save you reading it for yourself, I'll show you how easy it is to change the standard background to something a little bit more attractive and appropriate for your personal pages. Okay, so first thing we need to do is click on the Add Profile Apps link. Then click the Add App button next to the custom HTML or text box. Then in this window, we need to remove the header text because we don't want that to show up in the page. And then we need to insert some HTML code to make the magic happen. So let's switch to rich text mode and then click the source button. Now we need to go back to the wallpaper instructions page and copy the code from this box here. and then go back to our profile page and paste it into the source code window like that. Then we need to go back again and choose one of the wonderful wallpaper designs. Right click on the image, then select copy image URL, and then head back to our profile page again. And then we need to replace some of the code to point to the image that we want as our background. So you need to delete from HTTP all the way through to the G on the end of JPEG, and then delete it. And then, in between the two brackets, you paste the image URL you copied from the last page, like this. And then scroll down and hit Add Element, and that's it. Now we have a really cool profile page background. So that's it. We now have our profile set up, and we're ready to take a look at how to join and create groups. In this section, I'm going to show you how to identify and interact with the different types of groups, how to create your own group, how to make it look totally awesome, and how to add cool widgets to your group. So firstly, there are two types of group in the Where I Find Fun website. There are generic groups that are owned and managed by Where I Find Fun. These groups have the orange Fun logo in the bottom right hand corner. And the rest of the groups are privately owned and managed by other website subscribers. So it's important to know that when you email or message these groups, sometimes you're communicating with the website owners at wiffun.com, and sometimes with a website subscriber. I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, so if we click on one of the fun groups, we'll see an overview of what the group is about, and we have a group image and wallpaper image in here to make this group look nicer than the standard blue background. So if we like the look of the group, we can just go ahead and join the group by clicking here, and then confirming the choice. Yes. And now I'm part of the group. I can message the group creator, which is the Where I Find Fun management team in this case. I can leave the group, decide whether I want to get notifications from the group or not, and also invite my friends to join in the group with me. There are also a number of links at the top of the page, so we can see a list of other group members and invite more people to join. Or click on the profile links to visit other profiles, and make new friends that way by sending them a message or sending them a friend request. And in the events page, you'll see there's a list of upcoming events and links to past events, and an event schedule so you can browse forward to a weekend that you might have empty and see if there are any cool things coming up that you might like to attend in the future. Now, for a small fee, anyone can post events in these Where I Find Fun group pages, so it's really worth joining up and allowing email notifications so you can receive an email every time an event is listed in your area. Okay, so let's now have a look at one of the other privately owned groups. You'll see that the layout and functionality is the same on this page, but next I'm going to show you how to create your own group and how to add some cool widgets to your group pages for extra functionality and interaction with your members. So let's go back to the group homepage, and at the top left of the page there is a link to create your own group. Click the link and then you can start to fill out the application form. There are some handy hints at the top here also, so don't forget to read those before you get started. Okay, name, profile name, yes, I am 18 or older, email address, contact phone number, the group name. When you're creating your group name, you should also use the nearest major city in the group name. It just helps people to find you in searches. So I'm going to put Brisbane in here. A brief description. What types of people I want to attract. There. Okay. Submit. Okay, so that request has now been sent to Where I Find Fun for processing. All you need to do now is hit subscribe, and you will be taken to a payment gateway where you can enter your PayPal or credit card details and proceed with your order. As soon as the payment is received, the group page request will be processed by Fun.com, and then you should receive an email within 24 hours to confirm your group's been created, and then you're good to go. You'll receive an email to notify you once your group has been created. I can see that an image has already been provided for me, but I can easily change that by clicking on the Edit Group link here. You will already have been assigned a category, but you can select a different one in here. The description you used when you signed up for your page will already be in here, so you can edit it here. And then upload an image here for your group icon. Hit Submit, and there we go. This is now easy to find in searches, and it looks like it's worth clicking on to find out more. The next thing we want to do is make the page and the wallpaper look cool. There are full instructions on how to do this in the last section of the tutorial, so I'm going to skip through this part quickly rather than go over it in detail twice. Select a page image here, copy the URL, paste the URL here, save and then create a custom text box here. Rich text, source, select the code, paste the code, select the image URL, paste the image URL, and save. Okay, now the page looks really cool. If I want to change the wallpaper at a later date, I can click here and then insert the new image URL in here and then save it to update the wallpaper. I can also edit the text in the About This Group section by clicking here, and then I can insert more information about my group. So click Switch to Rich Text Mode and then insert your new text here. Then click Update Element, and the new information will be saved to your page. Let's go and have another look at the Group Apps page. There are a number of widgets in here you might like to use on your group page. Let's go ahead and add them all so we can see them all on the page at once. But you don't want to clutter the page, so use them sparingly. So you can add discussion topics in here, and other users will be able to add comments to the thread you created and give you valuable feedback for your group. A list of members as they sign up. In the custom text box, you can write some text about your group and your contact details, embed images, video, whatever you like. Once the group page starts to have some activities on it, you'll see a list of activity automatically gets created in here so people can see what's happened in the past. The group comment box allows group members to post comments onto your page. The other cool thing you can do here is rearrange the elements on the page. So the most important ones are at the top and the less exciting ones down towards the end of the page. Just hover over the Edit Options icon, and when the cursor changes, just drag and drop the element into the new spot like this. There. Personally, I don't want to clutter my page with all these elements because I already have a page dedicated to the member profiles and a page for all my events, so I'm going to delete these elements to keep things clean and simple. So all that's left to do now is start inviting members to join your group by clicking the Members tab and then click Invite Members. And then we can start to create events, which I'll show you in the next section. In this section, I'm going to show you how to find events in your area, how to create your own event listing, and how to communicate with other site members. So firstly, let's click on the events page. Here you can see a list of upcoming events. Click on an event and you'll see the event details. You can RSVP, contact the event creator, and click Directions to access a map in Google Maps, which you can then print out if you need to. Pretty handy. You can also scroll through the calendar and search for more events in the future if you have time off and don't know what to do with yourself. If you want to list an event in one of the fun groups, you can. just navigate to a group, click on Events, then add a new event, and then you'll be taken through a couple of questions, and then to PayPal to pay for the event listing subscription. Just follow the steps. As my account login has already paid for a subscription to own a group page, I already have the ability to list events. So when I go to my group page and then click on the events page and then hit add a new event, I get straight to the events listing page. I'm going to choose event with RSVP, put in some dates and times, give it a name, upload an image for the event. If you don't have an image for your event, don't worry, the website will just use your profile image instead. A brief overview and a detailed description. Location, URL for additional information if required. Now be sure to type the full address in here so that Google Maps will work properly. Open commenting now. Only attendees can comment. Leave those two as they are and click Add Event. And now if you go back to the group events page, you'll see the event listed and other users can see it also in the event schedule. Now you have the ability to also post this event on other group pages, but we always recommend that you have permission from the other group owners before doing so. Also, you don't want too many listings for the same event. It makes you look a little bit desperate, and each of the listings will have a smaller number of participants. So your event could look like nobody's really going, and it's not very popular. We recommend partnering with other group owners for cross-promotion, but like I said, make sure that they're cool with that before you get too carried away. Frequent spammers will have their accounts disabled or removed, so be nice to each other, okay? Well, that's about it. I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you so that you can get started. If you do have any other questions, feel free to check out the FAQ page or just email the support team. Okay, thanks for watching this tutorial video and have fun.